Hey, what's up, you guys? Real quick. So, um, this is part two of a video that I did. Well, it's not really. It's not a complete part two, but it's just a quick sort of like excerpt of what's to come. So, part two of a video that I did that's titled "A Silent Truth About Black America," dealing with the American Revolution. In that video, I talk about the American Revolution, the Civil War, um, all that good stuff related to just basically the founding of America, dealing with the various colonies, the different types of colonies, dealing with citizenship, whoop-de-woo, yada yada. If you're interested in that, go check that out, okay? But dealing with the revolution, American Revolution, I've always felt like there was something more to that story. Because I'm like, okay, taxation without representation. Now, when you think about the American Revolution, it always it focuses mostly on like the northern states or northern colonies mostly. And in actuality, slavery was not a north or south thing. Okay, the North benefited. They also had slaves. The South benefited. Okay, obviously they also had slaves as well. So when we talk about slavery, it's not a North versus South sort of thing, although that is traditionally how Europeans like to make it out to be, for various reasons, for certain reasons. But in actuality, in truth, it's not a North or South thing, okay? It's something both areas benefited from. You can look at the North as kind of like Wall Street. They did have slaves, or they did enslave Africans. And when they didn't enslave us, they benefited from the trade, okay? Southern history, most people know about, okay? Or at least they should. I mean, everyone's not going to know everything about Southern history, but I mean, just in terms of the basic understanding that I think most people have about Southern states, most people know about. So, but anyway, dealing with the American Revolution, I always felt like there was so much more to this story. You know, you go on a war for 7 years, or if you if you factor in any sort of soft resistance before then, it's actually longer. But if we're talking about all out war, it's 7 years. And I would always say to myself, there has to be more to this, there has to be more. Okay, I get it, taxation, political representation, some of the punitive law, the punitive laws Britain was establishing. I mean, okay, I get it. You're unhappy with that, but to go to war over that for 7 years, it's not enough. Something would have to be totally threatened, right? Something that's of importance to you and to the livelihood, right, of America to sustain itself. That would have to be threatened, right, in order for you to fight that hard for 7 years for independence. Okay, so long story short, come to find out, I've been doing a little more research, and come to find out, which I should have known, slavery, right, was the boiling point, right? So the protection of slavery, right, was the culmination point or the boiling point that sparked, right, the American Revolution. You apply that on top of taxation, political representation, and everything else that was going on during that time. You place that on top, and that potentially lifts everything, rips everything out of your hands, right? So, because America, it wouldn't have been able to sustain itself without African labor, okay, and African resources. So, yeah, I came across that information, and I'm really excited to really dig into it. I just purchased a book. Um, oh, what's the name of the book? That's terrible. I forgot the name of the book. But the guy's name is Dr. Gerald Horne, Horne. He's a professor at the University of Houston. Um, so I just kind of wanted to provide you guys with that information, some new insight. Well, for me, it's new. Might not be new for some, for some of you guys, but it's new for me. And so I thought it was really interesting to find that information out. So I'm going to add this to the series, potentially put forth a separate video that's more in depth regarding it. But we'll see. I'll have to see. Anyway, take care. I'll put some I'll put the book names and stuff at the end of the video. Okay? All right, bye.